Happy apostrophe-Ween, ladies and gentle folk. It might not be the apostrophe-Ween that we've come to know and love, but it is an apostrophe-Ween. Nonetheless, thank you all for your votes. It's like practice for Tuesday. Michael Jackson Thriller Campfire Edition beat out Monster Mash, and both handily, so that's what we're doing today. Michael Jackson Thriller Campfire Edition. But this song, I must admit, is way too complicated for me, so I am going to let my kindergarten teacher and our expert on things that are way too complicated, Miss Poopidoo, take you home. She made you a chord chart. She actually made it for herself, so it's a little sloppy. But if you would like to try to use it to follow along, you can find it on my website, RyanLStudios.com. Show notes, and the title, of course, is in super secret backwards code, so no ne'er-do-wells can horn in on our secret information. The title Thriller reminded me of an idea I had. The opposite of an amusement park, which would be something thrilling, would be a tedium park. So you're looking for tedium park, and in the comments I would like to know, what is one attraction at your pretend tedium park? Now I'll hand it over to Miss Poopidoo. Oh my gosh, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to be back. Okay, let's capo 2, and from the first instance you start hearing notes out of the organ in this song. It's a B minor chord or a B minor 7. Your choice. I like B minor. 2, 4, 4, 3. So it's hard to do with the beard on. Starting on the A string. You're going to play each of these 5 chords for 8 beats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm a good counter. Followed by D major 7, D major 7. 2, 2, 2 on GBE, yes to the open D string. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Followed by E minor 7, that's A2 and B3, strum everything. There's lots of ways to play E minor 7. I like this voicing for this part. Then regular old E or E7, your choice. I like regular E. And then a funny little chord called D diminished 7, which sounds complicated, but your pointer finger is already in the right spot. G1 and baby E1, strum 4 strings. But there's this really cool thing you can do with the diminished 7 chords. If you take your shape and move it up 3 frets, so now we're going to have 3, 4, 3, 4, pointer, ring, middle, pinky. It's still a D diminished 7 chord, but the notes are in a different order. You're going to recognize this instantly. It's the thing that happens when the bad guy ties the girl to the railroad track and Dudley Do-Right doesn't know yet. So, initial spot, up 3 frets, 3 more frets, and 3 more frets. For extra drama and in context now. It's the signature thing. Play a B minor chord, and you can play D next, right? But I like the change of B minor to B minor 7 better. That just means take your pinky finger off of your B minor chord. That way we only get the note moving that we really want to hear, and also it's quick. And then D, E, B minor. So, for the pre-verse, the thing that happens before the verse, you just hang on B minor endlessly. But there's that bass line which you can incorporate if you want. Do A string, 2nd fret, pull off to open, back to 2, then D string, open, 2, and into our B minor chord. So, the verse, I'm very pleased to report, is a piece of cake. It's just 8 beats of E and 8 beats of B minor. You can keep incorporating that bass line if you like. On the E, it'd be... But I feel like going back into the B minor, it kind of peters out there, so I think I'm just gonna strum and sing here for me. You could do some kind of a hybrid, like perhaps. Just for some motion in there for fun. But the very last time you'd normally hit B minor in the verse, right before we go to the chorus, don't hit B minor. There's a lot of ambiguity in what's going on with the organ there. It could be a lot of things, and you should pick your favorite. The most satisfying would be 4 beats of G, 4 beats of A. So you'd be... That's great. I think it might be an E minor 7, which we've discussed. 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. So you can do either of those things, or you can just keep playing the B minor. You pick there. The chorus, of course, starts with the signature thing. You can do the D chord or the B minor 7 chord. Again, I like the B minor 7 chord. D, E, B minor. And then we're going to hang out on E, and then E minor 7. That's the first half. The second half starts exactly the same. Back to E, but this time we're going to do the G7, that's baby E1, A2, big E3, back to E, and a quick A before we go back into the pre-verse. So... so on. Night Creatures. Okay, this is where stuff starts to get crazy. We're going to have 8 beats of E, and you're going to play around with the sus4. That's your pinky finger on the G string 2nd fret. Followed by G7 for almost 8 beats. But after 6 beats, we're going to cut in with a G-A B minor for 4 beats. B minor 7 with an A in the bass for 4 beats. You could either just get rid of your pointer finger, so we have the open A string, or bar from the D string down and also get rid of your pinky finger. That's 2 A's in that B minor 7 with an A in the bass. Then G sharp diminished, which is going to be 4, 5, 6, 4. So pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and then bar to the G string, for me anyways. Followed by G, I'm going to play the big bar chord, 3, 5, 5, 4. I can't do it. Because the next chord is 8 beats of F sharp, which is that bar chord shape, but down on the 2nd, 4th, and 3rd frets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G, A, B minor, 2, 3, 4, minor 7 with an A in the bass. G sharp diminished, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F sharp, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I just thought of another way to play G sharp diminished that's a little more fancy. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can kind of strum away and not have to worry about not kind of plucking stuff. But either way, I like that. It's harder to get to, but once you get there, you can wail away at it. At about 3 minutes and 56 seconds, we have this curious part, which I'm calling the crazy one, which is in the spot where we would normally go G7, E7, A, and back into the B minor stuff. But they've tacked 3 chords onto the end of it, and the voicings on the guitar that we can achieve compared to the range that, you know, a few synths can do are all off, and for that reason, I don't think anyone's going to believe me that these are the chords to this part. And for God's sake, don't do this at your campfire, but if you must, I do believe these are the chords to this part. We'll do our G7, E7, A, just like we have been doing. But then we're going to tack on a C sharp 7. There's all kinds of ways to play C sharp 7, but to get the greatest range of notes possible, let's play C sharp 7 the way we play B7, which is A2, D1, G2, E2, move it up 2 frets, and our next chord is C7, which is what we just went through all this trouble to do, but 1 fret lower, and then a big dramatic A or A7. Let's play 1 finger A and add a tiny G note on the E string 3rd fret for extra drama there if you like, but here we go. If you must. Home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. We're made it to the outro. I'm calling the darkness part because that's the first word of that part. Of course, the pre-outro is going to be Hang On B minor. Open up that A string for something to do there, but then we're going to play a B minor, G, A, and E. Over and over and over again. Done. Whew, I'm so glad I didn't have to do that. Thank you all so much for being here. It's good to see Miss Poopadoop again. Everybody have a safe and happy apostrophe Ween. And I'll see you all next time with more stuff. Goodbye.